Hey guys, it's Adrian. Today I'm here to bring you BookTubeAthon challenge number 7. It's the last challenge of the BookTubeAthon. I can't believe that it's already almost over. It's gone by quickly and yet slowly at the same time. Anyway, today's challenge is to talk about your favorite book and why it's your favorite book. I've talked about this a couple times on my channel. I thought I'd do this vlog style, by the way, because I don't feel like setting up my camera and getting all video ready. My favorite book is so much my favorite that every time I get a new copy, I give it away. So I don't actually have a copy to show you, but if you've been around for a while, you'll know that my favorite book is The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. This is a story, it's a parable about a boy named Ordinary, and Ordinary was visited by the Dream Giver, and the Dream Giver gives him a big dream. In order for him to remember that he has a big dream, he's given a white feather. Ordinary decides to leave the land of familiar and head out into the wastelands and go on this crazy adventure to find the big city where his big dream is. And then after that, it talks all about finding your dream and whatever. I have to say that this is a very simplistic book. It's not very complicated. It doesn't really have a whole lot of lessons that we don't already know as humans, but I got this in a really important time in my life. So as most of you know, I am legally blind, and when I was growing up, I was very sheltered. I wasn't allowed to do very much because nobody really knew what I could do, and I had a lot of very protective friends and family who just didn't really allow me to be me. And that wasn't a bad thing necessarily. They weren't doing it to be awful and terrible people. They were doing it because they loved me and they wanted to protect me and shelter me as much as they could. So I was never really allowed to go and do my own thing. And one day I really felt that I wanted to move to the Netherlands. A lot of things had lined up for me to be able to do that, and I felt like that's what I was supposed to do. And obviously, I mean, I was young, so I understand that nobody really wanted me to do that, but I had nobody on my side. Nobody thought that it was okay for me to move to the Netherlands. Nobody thought that it was a good idea. Because of my visual impairment, they all thought that I would fail or not do well or whatever it is that they thought. I had one friend who believed in me, and she said, you know what, Adrian, you do have a dream and I believe that you can do it, and I believe that you should read this book because it will give you the courage to live out your big dream. And moving to the Netherlands really helped me become my own person. It really helped me realize that my visual impairment doesn't define who I am. It's a part of who I am. It's a big part of who I am, but it is not who I am, and it doesn't block me from living out my dream. So I moved to the Netherlands and I found a world of opportunity here. I found it to be a great place to allow me to be who I want to be, who, you know, in simple things like I don't have to drive a car in the Netherlands. I can take public transportation because it's what everybody does anyway, and I don't feel singled out or different. I've been able to care for my kids way better than I would be able to do in America. I've become very independent, and a lot of that had to do with that book because it encouraged me to be me and to live out my big dream, and to remind me, even now as I'm older, as I keep rereading this book, that I was given a big dream and not ever to let it go. So anyway, that's my story. Let me know down below if you have a story about your favorite book, because I would really love to go watch some. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.